Hi YouTube, it's Steffi, Gunning Studios, and I'm doing my weekly update. I am finished my first week, and actually yesterday was a week, so I'm a day late, and I've been meaning to get to you. Um, I think I've spent more time worrying about it, and then actually it's going to take me to do it, of course. So I keep putting it off, waiting for the right time, and it never is. So you just have to do it. With the family and everything, it's kind of busy with my kids. But anyway, so week one. Quick recap here. And April 9th, Monday was my surgery. I was 200 and I'm thinking 220, but with everything going on, I didn't get to weigh right before surgery, but so 220, I'm 214 now, so 6 pounds since surgery, 15 pounds, or actually 16 pounds since my pre-op diet, which was just the week before surgery. So 2 weeks, 16 pounds. And again, that is 6 pounds post-op. So that's as of yesterday's weight, because today is actually week and a day. I'm doing these videos because I hope that it can help someone make the decision if they're on the fence about whether or not they want to do the surgery, or if there's questions, how your experience was, because it's really hard to meet people out that just happen to have it done. So this is a really good way. You can subscribe and kind of keep up and follow, and you get little tidbits from everybody. I subscribe to several, and I pick up little bits here and there that help me. And some advice is good, some isn't as great, but you take what you can use. So hopefully I'll help someone that's going through this alone, or that your family doesn't quite understand the details of it, and whatever. So I made a little list so that I'm not too off key here. um, Writing down what you eat. Okay, and this is not in order because I'm kind of out of order here. They gave me this little book when I left, and I'd already got a journal from my friend next door, as you know. This book is awesome. Yesterday was my first day of soft liquid foods, I guess you would call it. And honestly, I didn't fill out the book until afterwards. So I'm looking for my glasses. Oh no, I'm gonna have to wear these ugly ones. All right, I can't find my cute ones. I'm gonna have to wear these ugly ones. So anyway, aren't they great? I feel like an old person in these. I'm 45, by the way. So, well, I'll be 45 in October. So last night before bed, I wrote down everything: the ounces, the calories, the fats, the carbs, the fiber, the sugar. And real quickly, I had half a banana baby food just because I really wanted some banana and something sweet. So I had 3 ounces of that, one protein shake, 3 ounces of a Greek yogurt, sugar-free fudge, or no sugar added fudge popsicle, which really was very good after not having anything for a few weeks. It was like Godiva chocolate to me, and it was 40 calories, which isn't bad, I don't think at all, and 10 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, which I was surprised it even had any. And then I had 2 tablespoons of cream of broccoli soup mixed with 2 tablespoons of chicken broth and heated up. So that was my dinner, um, if you will. And of course, I sipped water throughout the day. It really, I think it was 360 calories was my total. And I really felt yesterday hungry. I did. I made my kids little mini sliders for dinner. Made little hamburger patties and macaroni and cheese, and I made my husband spaghetti last night, and I was hungry looking at it. It was crazy, but today, not at all. So, and today I haven't eaten anything. Today I've just had water and my protein shakes because I'm trying to get down on my protein. Um, but yesterday, for some reason, I was hungry, and I did sit around yesterday quite a bit and get caught up on laundry from, having the surgery. Things got backed up. So I sat on the bed folding baskets of laundry and washing laundry and kind of piddling around a little bit. Now, today I went out to the town center, Jacksonville Town Center Mall, which is awesome, and walked around a lot. So I sipped a lot of water, took my protein drink with me, and kind of was drinking that where I was going. And I haven't had anything today. I'll probably have something in a little bit, but if I don't feel like it, I'm not going to. I'm just 8 days out, so I'm sure I'm fine. Mainly, I'm trying to get my protein though. And while I was out today, I realized yesterday when I was mixing up my, measuring my chicken broth stuff or whatever. I know your stomach is small now, your sleeve. So what I used to measure my vodka in, I am now eating my food out of. That is just such a shame. Vodka, you'll be back one day, I promise. But for now, so I found myself using this in the microwave, heating up my soup and broth, and eating out of this. And I'm like, that is so not going to work for me. I kind of like nice things in a way, not really materialistic, but when, I like to drink out of pretty glasses and I like to have nice bowls. So I went to Anthropology today and I found these cutest little, are they not? Hello. And they're aqua, so I love the color. So I bought four of them. Plus, they're good for the kids for snacks. I bought four of these, and they're perfect for my watered down oatmeal, cream of wheat, which I might pass the whole cream of wheat thing. But my broth to heat up and just kind of sip, ooh, me Chinese, whatever. I love it. They're cute. Um, so I like my little cups. It makes you feel better. What else? Um, on my list here, there's some things that I can have that I haven't had. Sugar-free jellos, the vanilla. You can mix in some of your protein powder with that. Even if the thing that's good about the powder as opposed to these are the shakes I bought. I get them from Costco. They're like $24 for a case, and they're really good. They're 30 grams of protein, and oh great, the glasses again. I think they're 160 calories, 30 grams of protein, and one carb. And they're really good. Took me all day to sip one down, but I also bought the powder and I bought it in the vanilla so you can mix it in some things like your oatmeal and so even if you're just not getting the full scoop, which it says one scoop, well, it's a big scoop. You can also mix it in your food. So mix it in with your pudding, even if it's just a teaspoon. I mean, any protein you can get is good. You can mix it in anything. Another thing that you can have if you're really feeling like you want to eat, which it was weird that just was just yesterday, is the sugar-free jellos. They're only 10 calories, and the black cherry is very flavorful and good. My vitamins I'm taking. First vitamins I bought were the once a day, I think, or something, the chewies. I bought them prior to surgery to test them out. And I would chew them up, the gummies, and there was a lot of particles left in my mouth. That like they were big. Like, I thought I might have a problem swallowing them post surgery. So I went to post surgery. I went to Target after I got home a few days and walked around for an hour and a half and tried all the vitamins. Luckily, the ones I opened and tried in the aisle, I just opened them and tried them right there because I'm tired of returning things. They worked, so I didn't have to put them, like, give them back to the lady. Vitamins I'm taking. Back with the ugly glasses. These are really, really good, and I'm very particular. I tried the Flintstone chewables for kids with iron. I don't know what, as a child, I must have been deprived of that. I thought those were so good because they are like eating, I don't, they're just disgusting. I really can't barely tolerate them. I haven't had one since surgery. I've had these. So this is the Woman's Daily Multivitamin Formula, bone and metabolism support, natural colors, blah, blah, blah. They're very, very, very good. And they're well priced too. And I got these at Target. I think one of my friends I spoke with, that sleeved, that we met via, I think the Vertical Sleeve Talk, she gets these also. I think she said she has them at Costco. But they're two gummies and they're 15 calories, and three carbs for two. So I have one in the morning and then one in the afternoon. And they're so good. I almost like when I have a third one, like it's like a meal. It's like, hi, what do you have for lunch today? Two vitamins. Then I also take, as far as for calcium and the vitamin D3, I think there's a 1100. These are the best. They're like having a piece of candy, and they're so soft. So they really disintegrate. They liquefy in your mouth really good. The caltrate and calcium plus vitamin D. Very, very yummy and good. Um, these are a little more, they have high calories. There's 35 calories for two. And I just am noticing as I'm talking to you, it says take two gummies twice daily. I thought it was just two gummies, so I've only been taking two a day. So I need four a day, which would make it 70 calories. It's only 35 calories for two and 9 carbs, though. So as soon as I can get off the gummies, I will, and I'll switch to a different method or a different gummy that's maybe not quite as dissolvable and with as much sugar. But these are working for me right now. They work for my stomach. They go down easy, and I want to make sure I get all the nutrients that I need, especially the calcium and stuff, because your body goes through a big change here, and you're going to need to keep up with it. It's got 1600 I use a vitamin D3, which is really good. And you should take this anyway, whether you've had surgery or not, especially as a woman. Your bone density, it's very important, so you don't end up with osteoporosis. A few other things. Neosporin. Right when I left the hospital, I cleaned my incisions or whatever you want to call them every day. Um, and they just said clean them, but they didn't with soap and water. I took a taxi, went to the Walmart, and bought some hydrogen peroxide and some Neosporin, which was very hard to find in Mexico. They, it was hard. They don't even have Neosporin. They have some generic brand, which was behind the counter. But I bought it anyway and researched it, and it seemed to be the best. So I would clean myself every day with that, my wounds, and then my little incisions, and then I would put their Neosporin. But now that I'm home, I've been using this. My Band-Aids are off. I'm letting them air out for now. This is not as much for infection as it is just to maybe help with scarring for now, and then I'll switch to the vitamin E or Mederma. I don't want to make this too long. When I left the hospital, they gave me these vitamins. They're like Caflex, I guess. They're the facelets. I'm taking them because God only knows what kind of infection. I don't even think about the hospital there, but let's not talk about that. I'm taking all of those, obviously, as you should. The pain pills they gave me, not. They, from what I understand, these are anti-inflammatory, and it's not really something you're supposed to be taking after surgery, especially with, your sleeve. So I'm pretty much just took some medicine I had left over when I had my tonsils taken out, which is extremely more strong, and it worked. I'm not taking anything now at all, not even Tylenol, so I'm fine. The hospital stuff they gave me didn't really work either until the day I was leaving. They finally gave me a shot in the arm, which was the first thing that worked. So if you are going to Dr. Garcia and you are in pain afterwards or not able to sleep because you're uncomfortable, whatever, ask them for the shot in the arm, not the stuff they're putting in the IV because half of that's diluted and everything else. Anyway, ask for the shot in the arm. It will definitely relieve your pain and help you rest and everything. I didn't know about them until the day I was leaving. So that kind of was bad. But these I didn't take. And that's really all, I think. Let's see. Vitamins, my experiences. Going there was great. I'm glad I did it. I knew what I was getting into. I think working in the hospital, in the medical field, kind of made it a lot more difficult for me. I'm familiar with the sterile environment. I've worked as an anesthesia tech for several years. I know all about a lot of the stuff, so I just kept my eyes closed the whole time and prayed really hard. When they whipped out that mercury thermometer to put under my arm to take my temperature, I knew I was in a little bit of trouble. So, like I said, I take all my antibiotics, and I took care of myself. I knew what to, I just had faith. It was that, or die of a heart attack, or diabetes, or whatever. I did what I had to do, and I'm glad I did it. But I did go alone, and it would have been nice to have someone there, maybe to root for you if you can, like to kind of ask, well, does she need this, or keep an eye on things. But I was strong, and I did it, and it's fine. So if you do have plans on going, go. Just research everything, and it is different than the U.S. very much. But there's hospitals here. I know someone here in Jacksonville that had surgery, and unfortunately, their sleeve leaked, and he's now, in a wheelchair and can't talk and this and that. He ended up with like 25 million, I believe, to help for his family to help care for him. But that's nothing when you can't take care of yourself and everything, and it's very sad. Actually, it's really sad. The surgeon, made a mistake, and that's that. And they didn't catch it, after several times, and that's the bad part, I guess. After several tests. So, but this hospital, so it can happen anywhere is my point, and everything went really well for me. All in all, it's done. You don't want to go into too many details because it's like when a woman gets pregnant and you want to go to her and say, "Oh, are you in for a surprise? You just wait." I mean, you're not going to tell a pregnant woman that. You want to be, you want to be encouraging and help her, but not. So that's it, I guess. Write down what you're eating. Stay hydrated. Get your proteins. Follow the rules. Keep walking. Be active, even if you're not power walking or playing whatever. Walk around. Go to Target and walk around. Do something to keep your body, especially post surgery. I mean, it's critical to not have you know, you don't want to end up with pulmonary embolisms or anything like that. So, and it's great for the gas, and it's great for your weight, and it's great for your heart. So that's all. I'm sorry this is so long. Well, I can't see 15 minutes. If you are still with me, email me now, and I will send you a free ticket to Hawaii. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, I must love to hear myself talk. I'm sorry. All right, guys, I will touch base soon. Take care and